Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Part 2 game, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. Part 2 game, y'all. Let's get it. Like, share, subscribe, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. Man, that jump was crazy, man. Tell him, come on out here, Weezy. Yeah, big man said. That's how he come past me. I'm like, man, calm down. He like, what's up? What's up? Dude, like, man, look, you disrespect my peoples, man. Yeah, you disrespect my peoples, and they was trying to help you. You ain't even give them nothing for bringing it back. Yeah, nah, forget that, man. Come on, me and you, man. Me and you. Now, the dude, Chuck, he kind of like, I'd say 5'11", light-skinned dude, no muscle like that, regular body dude, you know what I mean? But he ready to fight for his boy. I promise you, man, so he had to jump. So I'm just looking like, jump crazy, man. I'm looking at Big Man like, Big Man's a lunatic, man. So Big Man, he's storming down the steps. He went down the steps like this. He looked like a lunatic. He was like, he get down the steps, he go straight to his cell. He goes to get in the cell, I guess he put his shoes on. Everything got everything right. Big Man come out, I was like, what's up? What's up? Then dude was like, man, look, we gonna do it, man. Come on, let's do it. I'm tired of you, man. You come here disrespecting everybody. You disrespect my peoples. My peoples bring the pat back for you. You don't even give them nothing, and you cuss them out. Man, fuck that, man. Forget that, man. Forget that, man. Dude's trying to hold him back. Dude's trying to hold Chuck back. Like, man, chill out. Chuck like, no, y'all scared of him. I ain't scared of him, man. I ain't scared of him, man. Whole time, Big Man just sitting back there like this. Just listen. He like, I ain't scared of him. I ain't scared of him. He going crazy. Chuck going bananas in the park, so everybody trying to calm Chuck down. You know what I mean? So everybody trying to do it. Big Man was like, man, look, I don't do all of that, man. I don't do all of that, man. Look, come over here when you ready. Yeah, when you grow hair, yeah, when you grow some hair, come over here. Yeah, yeah, when you ready to fight, come over here. Yeah, I don't do all that, man. No, I don't do all that. So listen, yeah, when you ready, come over here. Yeah, when you, all right, shit, dude, like, man, dude keep talking. He like, shh, shit, just be quiet. Yeah, we ain't gotta do that. And dude keep going there. He's like, man, I'll beat you up and your people's up. Yeah, he was like, what? What? Chuck said, what? You tripping, man? Everybody trying to hold Chuck back, man. Dude was like, man, look, let him go. I seen my old head. They was like, let him go, man. Let him go, man. It's my word. He let dude go. Man, he let dude go. All you seen was Big Man just back up in his cell. Big Man went to his cell, just went into the back of his cell. You couldn't see Big Man no more. All I seen was dude going straight, man. Dude was going full speed ahead. He was going, he wasn't selling wolf tickets. Man, he was going full steam ahead to freaking Big Man cell. He hit that jump. He get up in that jump. As soon as he got up in that jump, that jump sounded like a car crash, y'all. So boom. Man, I promise you, man, I don't know how, who hit who or how it started hit. I don't know nothing. All I know, I would never forget that sound. The sound sounded like a car crash when he ran in there, because he ran in there. He didn't like, yo, what's up? He didn't know. He ran straight to the man's cell. Man, so all you hear is him fighting in there. You hear a bunch of that. You hear shoes, you hear tussling and all that. So everybody, I see a couple of dudes starting to walk by the jump now. Everybody kind of like, everybody walking to the jump. Next thing you know, everybody looking, try to look, and everybody get closer. I start walking over there. I look, I'm like, man, they in that jump going in like some wild hyenas. That's my word. They in that jump scrapping. Dude can scrap. He's scrapping, man. He's scrapping them, man. This is my word. They in that jump thumping. Great fight. I'm looking. All I see is hands being thrown. That's all I'm seeing. Hands being thrown in that jump. They in that jump getting it. I get a little closer. Man, I seen dude. I saw when dude made his mistake. He made his mistake. I guess he might have got tired, but he made a mistake, man. He grabbed Big Man. Like, he didn't grab him the whole time. Big Man was wrecking with him. And then he got him like on the bed a little bit. I seen him try to, as soon as he locked with Big Man grabbed him back over the lock, like overlocked him, put his leg behind him, put his weight on him. Dude like, get off me, get off me. Big Man just falling back on the top of him like, he's like, get off me, get off. Big Man just hit the ground with him. Boom! Dude hit the back, dude hit his back so hard, y'all. Man, he hit his back so hard on that ground. It's my word, man. Boom. Shoulder probably went out. Something went out. That man hit the ground. You seen his face. Like, fight was over. He was like, boom. It's like he went weak. He was like, Big Man said, Dude was still trying, like with his left, like he was done though. He was like, big man was like, he faked him like he was hit his right. He was like, big man ground and pound game was on 1,000, y'all. So boom, man, he started pounding dude brains out. I said, oh my God. Oh my God, dude, wait, all right, big man. All right, big man. He pulled big man out the cell. Big man like this. Man, get off me, man. What's the matter with you? He pulling big man off the dude. Man, I promise you, the lady in the booth see the jump. The lady in the booth see the jump. Man, I'm like, this jump crazy. The lady in the booth, she see what's going on. She went and grabbed a hammer. Everybody like, yo, she got the jump. She went and got it. She went and got it. So everybody getting out the way. Big man shoot over here. So the dude still in the cell beat up. So she don't have nobody to hit the joint at because it ain't nobody fighting no more, but she know it was fighting. Next thing you know, police coming in that jump. I'm looking, I'm like, shh. They come straight in that jump. Go straight to big man cell. Went straight to big man cell. Grab big man. Went straight to dude's cell. Seen that dude look like he was in there fighting animals. His face was beat up bad. Man, dude was kind of light dude, man. He beat him up bad, man. You know what I mean? Like, I was shocked the boy ain't coming in and help, but it was a one-on-one. He stood up for his boy. He lost. But big man went to the can, y'all. That's my word. Big man was gone, man. And like, after that, I ain't see big man no more, man, because a little bit after that is when I went through my journey with 2B a little bit, and then I finally got back to 2C. Now I'm trying to get to Lawrenceville. So let's fast forward to take to Lawrenceville, man. So I get to Lawrenceville. I don't really see big man like that because I went through a little period of time where they changed Sussex and there won't no movement. So I'm assuming that they drug him in the hole. I never, the times I went to the hole after that, I still didn't see big man, even in the hole. We might have just wasn't in the same pod, but I never seen big man no more after that, man. I just lost track of him, but he definitely was a thumper, man. That's my word. So now we on Lawrenceville, man. So, and for real, this is a little bit time after though, for real, man, because this is my second time in 60 building. So the second time I've been in 60 building means that I done been on Lawrenceville now since 2009. So I done been up there almost 4 or 5 years. I got a little time up there. I know people. I done been on the other side. This is my second time on this side that I hate now. You know what I mean? So like, I already been on this camp a minute. So now I'm in 60 building for the second time, man. Like I say, man, like I didn't like it because everybody I rock with was on this side. And I was mad that I got into it with the sergeant. And this is the reason why I'm over here. So I'm feeling some type of way about that, but I still got to adapt, you know what I mean? And just keep it moving while I'm on this side. So that building was like a whole new building to me when I got over in 60 building, you know what I mean? Because I'm in the same part I was in, that was the San Francisco, which is 61 part. But when I got over there, man, it was like the building was new because they had made 62 pod to a re-entry, go home joint dudes that's getting short. Then they changed it up and just made it to like an honor pod. So the whole building has changed from the last time I've been over there. So when I get over there, man, like, you know what I mean? I'm bumping into a few dudes I know. I'm seeing a couple dudes from the other side, dudes I ain't seen in a minute. I'm seeing a few people, man. And I can remember a time my man told me, man, to come over to his cell. Now, a dude I used to rock with, man, used to be in 62 pod. Now, I wasn't going to be 229 and too much like that because I was new to the building. But he told me that day was like the perfect day for me to do it. He assured me that I was going to be good. So I went over to 62 pod to mess with my homeboy, man. This dude is from Norfolk. So I get over there. So I'm over in his cell, man. So I'm chilling. So when I'm in his cell, he like, man, hold on, man. He was like, man, look, the dude. He was like, man, look, it's a dude in here, man. He was like, man, he be making like jumps look like backwoods. I'm like, what do you mean jumps look like backwoods? He was like, man, listen, he know how to make a leaf for you to roll the la-la in, bro, look like a backwood. I'm like, how you do that? He was like, man, I'm telling you, look, I'm about to buy something from him, bro. I'm about to buy something from him. He was like, man, I'm about to call him in the cell, though. Like, quick, hold on, though, hold on. So he was like, put the jack up, because my man had a jack. He was like, yo, put the jack up real quick. I was like, all right. So I took his phone. So waiting there. Next thing you know, his door open. You hear a knock. You hear a knock. Next thing you know, his door open up. I look up. At first, I don't even notice. I'm like, look, it's freaking big man, y'all. So boom. This is a different big man right here. No, this isn't the fat big man. Now, this is years later from I seen this guy. You know what I mean? I've been on Lawrenceville for a minute. And I lost track of big man on Sussex too for like 2-3 years. So I don't know what happened to him. Man, this big man right here looks like he lost weight. You know what I mean? He's not big man no more. Like, he's not the fat, sturdy looking dude that, you know what I mean? Even though he's a fat guy, like he had a solid belly, pause. Like, he was just a solid fat dude, man. He didn't even have boobs as a fat dude. He was one of those fat dudes with a big stomach. He had look like a fat Adrian Browner, y'all. So boom. That's what he had looked like, man. Like, he wasn't one of those type of fat guys. Like, and he didn't look like that no more. He didn't look like that no more, man. The man freaking lost weight. The man lost weight. So when I look up, I seen him, I'm like, I called his out, like, big man. He was like, oh, Weezy. T Weezy, what's good with you, man? When you been up? I was like, bro, I been up here, bro. He was like, man, I just got up here last year. Shit. I'm like, man, how you lose all this weight, bro? I was like, man, you lost about 200 pounds. He was like, man, they had me in the hole, man. They drugged me on Sussex, man. And they beat me up, bro. He was like, yeah, I'm trying to sue them, man. Yeah, they beat me up bad back there, man. You know what I mean? Broke my jaw, man. He said, man, I was eating through a straw, man. You know what I mean? He was like, man, I lost a whole bunch of weight when I was back there, man. I said, bro, you small. Like, his weight loss journey didn't look good, though. You know what I mean? Because you already know, like, when you 300 pounds plus and you lose weight, like, the flab of that stuff got to go somewhere. So you can see it. I saw it through his shirt. This is before I seen how people look, some big people after they have their surgery, how stuff be looking like, how they got to actually, like, get their stuff back straight because it's going to be flabby stuff. Like this is before that. Like, he had looked like that already because, like, he lost weight in the hole. He just dropped. This was a big fat dude that just dropped some weight. You know what I mean? So I'm like, bro, you, man, like, crazy. He probably was down, like, 250. He probably was like 250, but you know he kind of tall, you know what I mean? So like it's like with him losing that weight, I felt like it made him taller, you know what I mean? He had looked like a taller dude to me. Either that or I ain't seen him in a minute. So I'm like, bro, that's crazy. Like, yeah, man. So man, it's crazy, man. He was like, you been up here though? I was like, bro, I been up here, bro. I said, I left Sussex 2 in 09. He was like, for real? I was like, yeah. I was in the hole. I said, bro, they must have lost you back that jump, bro. He was like, man, I had started growing my hair back there. I just had buck. So they just kept me back there. So I went on and cut it, man. He said, I get into it with the lieutenant dude. He said, they come back there and bank me, bro. Hey, they beat me up bad. He was just telling me, I'm like, man, that junk crazy, man. So I'm like, what you got going on, though, man? He was like, man, ain't got nothing, man. I be selling these and stuff, man. Yeah, you want some of these? I look at the junks. This man done made backward leaves. I was like, how you make this, bro? He was like, paper napkins and coffee. I was like, paper napkins and coffee? He was like, yeah. Man, you'd be surprised what you can make with paper napkins and coffee. He said, yeah, but I make them at night, then I go put it in the microwave, man, and let it dry, and then this what you get. I'm like, bro, where you done became a freaking cigar genius? So boom, where this guy come from, man? I was like, so what else you got going on, though, bro? Like, what's up, though, man? I wanted to be like, you ain't kicked nobody butt lately, did you? You know what I mean? I ain't say that, though. And I'm like, what's up? You chilling? I know you chilling, man. He was like, oh, yeah, bro, I don't be doing that, man. He was like, man, for real? I just be in this junk trying to live, Weezy, man. Like, I ain't making no noise. I don't get in nobody way, Weezy. I just be trying to chill, man. So I'm like, bro, it ain't nothing else for us to do. It ain't nothing else for us to do except chill, stay out the way. I was like, bro, Lawrenceville straight. I said, I get into it with the sergeant. I tell him, I said, you know him? He was like, yeah, I know. I said, I get into it with him. He moved me over here on some trying to, like, prove a point type stuff, you know what I mean? So I'm like, for real though, bro, I'm a 30 building dude, bro. He was like, yeah, 30 building, I've been hearing about it, man. He was like, yeah, but, you know, like, if you need anything though, Weezy, man, like, them jumps, man, holler at me though, man. I ain't gonna talk you to death. I know y'all about to go up. I'm like, all right, that's what's up, man. He dapped me up and left, y'all, so boom. So when he left, I asked, bro, I said, yo, what, bro? I said, man, listen. I said, man, bro, look like freaking Larry Holmes, bro, like flabby and sick. Like, what's wrong with this guy, man? I said, everything's straight with him, man. He was like, man, for real, man, like, I don't know, bro. I think he messing with them scripts, bro. I was like, for real? Why you say that? Now, y'all know them scripts is the Suboxy game. You know what I mean? Like, that's them joints that kind of like shoved out D-Block. Like, you know, D-Block couldn't even sell no more once them joints started selling. So I'm like, he messing with Suboxy? He was like, yeah, I think he is. He was like, bro, that's all he do is, you know what I mean? Just do that, man. And like, you know what I mean? He was like, for real, man. He was like, dude, don't be making no noise, though, man. Dude shredding on him the other night, man. You know what I mean? He was like, he be doing some stupid stuff sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. He was like, he cool. I be buying the stuff from him. He was like, but I don't rock with him, though. I was like, for real, man? He was like, nah, I don't rock with him, man. Big man. Like, he be always in the way and stirring stuff up and all that. He was like, man, I ain't got time for bro, man. He got too much going on. I was like, that's crazy, man. He was like, man, for real, like, he one of them dudes that, you know what I mean, he be trying to stay out of stuff, but somehow he inserted himself in a bunch of BS, man. So he was like, I don't play him that close, you know what I mean? I was like, that's what's up, man. I was like, man, it's so crazy though, man. I said, because back we was on Sussex too, man. I was like, man, he was a dog. I was like, man, I can remember like some years ago, bro. I said, man, he was a dog on Sussex too.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.